Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. Don't lie. I know you play video games. You can admit it to me. It's a whole YouTube publisher viewer confidentiality. No one else needs to know. Unless, of course, you leave a comment and you tell the world that you are addicted to video games. Fine, whatever. We talked about something a few weeks ago, and I wanted to revisit it, if only because we've posted a new story on LockerGnome.com, how classic game developers are flocking to Kickstarter to avoid publisher. The big publishers that we talked about, and we talked about Kickstarter as well, but we've actually illustrated a few examples in this particular story that's posted it's linked in the video's description. One of the video games now, Wasteland. Another one, Double Fine Adventure, which is basically an independent game studio filled with talented game developers, tons of talented game developers, including Ron Gilbert, who, if you didn't know, is credited for being the father of the point-and-click adventure genre. If you did that, you might remember The Secret of Monkey Island. That wasn't so secret. He's also responsible for Psychonauts. This new project is there. It's out there. It's kind of unnamed at this point. It's a Double Fine Adventure. But the nice thing about going to Kickstarter for this is that they can go directly to the community that wants the video game to live. My favorite video game, I've got a lot of favorites. I can remember one that I wanted to see a sequel to, Grim Fandango. I love that game. It came out of LucasArts, I'm pretty sure it came out of LucasArts, if I remember correctly, if I remember the icon. Manny Calavera was the hero's name. Love the music, or the soundtrack, love the story. The graphics were amazing back in the day, and I would love to see a sequel to that. But I don't know if they're going to make it a sequel, because I don't know if it was commercially successful as it had been for other games that came out of the studio. And that's the value of having something, a game, a success, that has a cult following. Instead of going back to the publisher and saying, hey, could we do a sequel? The publisher may say no, and then the game wouldn't get funded. Well, they could take that same idea, put it on Kickstarter, and suddenly possibly breathe new life into it, including possibly Leisure Suit Larry? They're going to possibly remake Leisure Suit Larry? Now, there's a game I grew up with. Shadowrun returns? Wow, guys. If it weren't for Kickstarter, a lot of these classic games and the storylines and the characters and the community around them might have just died. So you owe it to yourself to take a look at the Kickstarter realm of games, if nothing else, because you may find one of your favorites is up for revival, and you can help it.